Alrighty, thank you. Amy, when we first see Mary, she's a grieving mother. We've quickly come to find out that it's way more complicated than that. So, how would you kind of to describe her and how her character evolves throughout the season?
I think Mary goes from being a person who thinks that she's on the right side of things, and obviously losing a child is one of the worst things anybody could imagine. So she has a lot of public sympathy, understandably. She's helping others that have been through the same thing. But then she becomes obsessed with the path of finding her daughter, and she she is not actually the virtuous person that maybe she thought she was.
And then you look Hamish at John, and we automatically are kind of told that it's the opposite of that, right? Like he's a predator, he's a bad guy, but it's not quite that simple either. So, how did you feel about him as you started preparing for the role?
Um, I did sort of take it on as like a here's a guy with an addiction problem. And I just try to make it real simple. I don't think as an actor, I'm not very good at like putting on the mustache and twisting it, like I'm playing the bad guy or something like that. I would try to figure out, you know, try to say like, what's the moral universe of this person, and how can I make positive choices within that moral universe? It's going to bang up against other people's moral universes in ways that are going to be probably pretty bloody and good television. So I'll just stay in my lane, and my lane is figuring out how to, one day at a time, one step at a time, control what I can. And then unfortunately I meet Amy Brenneman's character, and there goes my control.
Exactly. That actually leads me into my next question because we know that your characters are connected. So, really quickly, how much can you tell us about that relationship and how they actually feel about one another?
I think ultimately John is the person that understands her the best, and that is horrifying to her. I think she's intimate with him in a way that she has never been, because she's a top world gal, right? She has this persona of good mother. I run this foundation, and that's how people receive her. And so I think her secret is like she has this really dark, vengeful piece that's ruthless and violent. And I think that John sees that and understands her, and so she feels seen by him, which is so she kind of loves hates. It's like a rom com.
Yeah, no acting required, basically.
That's a horrifying way to put it, but I think
Yeah.
that's incredible. That's incredible. Well, you guys are both amazing in the show. I can't wait to wait for people to see what's going to happen because you guys have no idea. Amy Brenneman, Hamish Linklater, thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.